Good morning, YouTube. This is Vaz from Los Angeles. Okay, as I promised, I'm back on Friday. So as you know, we're gonna do live streaming on SOXL ticker on Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm gonna talk about this ticker um, and how that works, its underlying assets, what is behind that, and so on and so forth. More today, we're gonna go through the nuts and bolts of the SOXL and portfolio of that. Okay, before we start that, I'm gonna check slightly what's going on with the SOXL today. It's up by almost 2%, which is kind of healthy. Usually it should be 8 times of the S&P 500. If you see percentage on the S&P 500 is 0.54, multiplied by 8, it should be, yes, it should be 4, but we are seeing almost 2. So not bad, but still it's lagging behind. We have S&P 500. It's looking good. It's green. It's up. We have MicroSector 3x average. This has some commonalities with SOXL. It has some other companies inside, like a Facebook, etc. This is a good ticker too. Nothing special going on there. So, going back to our favorite tool, investing.com, the chart and technical analysis. So today we are here. Starts very low, 36.89. In right now it's 38.49, not bad. So this choppiness that you see here, it's because of this limitation on the weekly basis. So as you know, we try to find the channels going, what's called the bearish channels and bullish channels. Right now we are roughly in the bullish channels. I don't think this is gonna break this black line, black bear that you see here. It's because of the time scale in the weekly basis. In the weekly basis, there was this limitation, upper limiting the technical analysis on bear channel. So that was the limiting factor. It's break that limitation today. So it's very good. So that's what we see here in the daily basis. Okay, I guess next week, hopefully this will go up. Very unlikely it goes down, but we should be ready always for the bad days. Sometimes, you know, you guess wrong, it goes down. But right now we are in the lower side of the channel. Very unlikely it's gonna break. Very unlikely, but we should be ready. We should be ready for each scenario. Okay, I want to keep this short. I want to go through the backbone of SOXL. Let's see what is behind this SOXL, the holdings. So it says this, that we have a bunch of companies mainly in the semiconductor sector. Majority of them, we are seeing almost top 8 holdings of that. It's AMD, it's a microprocessor manufacturer. Avego, Broadcom, it's a telecommunication manufacturer. NVIDIA, everyone knows. This is what it's called. This is the goose that lays the golden egg in NVIDIA. Awesome. It's up. We're gonna have a specific section for AI and why people are betting on that, why this NVIDIA is important and how that affects why it is going up so high. Probably next week, hopefully, we're gonna dive deep into the NVIDIA. Following in the list, we have Qualcomm. Still, it's wireless company making a networking chip for wireless telecommunication, 5G stuff. Texas Instrument, this manufacturer covers majority of semiconductors. It's microcontroller, logical gates, analog, discretes, power electronics, everything. Micron Technology, I'm not so familiar with that. Intel is basically everyone knows. CPU makes the CPUs. Applied Materials, it's working on the materials for semiconductors. Okay, so now we want to know how these things work with each other. Let me change this window. I'm trying to understand. I'm still new with this software, OBS, that I'm using to broadcast. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I'm trying to show you. Apparently, I cannot share my paint screen. I don't know why, but anyway, let's find an online tool to sketch. Okay, maybe this is gonna help us. Okay. Okay, very good, very good. Let's make everything kind of feel a bit probably white. No, no, white. Very good. Now we want to. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so SOXL. What is made of? Basically, it's very simple. It's summation of all your companies from I equal to 1 to N, the total companies that they manufacture semiconductors, their weight, these numbers that you see, for example, for AMD, it's 6.32, for Aveco, it's 6.06, so on and so forth, times, multiply by the ticker, I would say S. By its value. Then you have some plus a B factor, that is the amount of cash behind this, with the A factor that does this scaling. So there is a hedge fund manager that plays with the SOXL and decides whether they need to sell off or basically do bearish or bullish. So they play with these two numbers and the weights, and they control everything. Okay, hopefully this was fun somehow. Because, okay, so one more thing. The relation between SOXL and S&P 500. In S&P 500, we have S&P, which all summation of 1 to equal to 1 to 505 companies in S&P 500. Yes, there are 505. All the weights from S&P, this is the, let's put J here to make it different. These weights are different. Yes, this is for S&P 500. Times all the tickers for that S&P. It doesn't have a biasing factor or anything else. It's just weight and S&P 500. Why SOXL follows the S&P very, because let's say part of the SOXL, part of S&P that goes from 500 instead of 500 goes like I don't know, let's say 50, 450. The rest is the companies that are in the SOXL. I to how much? 45, 55. Yeah. This correlates to that. Basically, it's correlate closely. There are same companies that are here, they are there. That's why you see the correlation between the S&P 500 and SOXL. Not only that, the main drive factor for S&P 500 is Magnificent 7, which a lot of them are semiconductor companies, the high-tech companies. So there's another reason that they are highly correlated to each other. Semiconductors plays very important role in our life. Everything that we do is somehow related to that. You use your smartphone, TV, light, audio, video, you name it. You drive your car, you want to drink water, everything is related to somehow electronics and requires semiconductor to drive that or control that. Okay, this is for today. Again, I'm hoping that this bullish gonna continue in next couple months, and maybe we're gonna see 150% up to end of the year on this ticker. 150% profit until end of the year, hopefully. Okay, maybe this goes down tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is off. Monday, thanks. Hopefully, I don't think so, because we are in the bigger picture. This bottom line, it's a low side of the bullish channel. I call it mother of all resistance for the SOXL. So very unlikely this SOXL touches this line. It happens a year ago, it happens a couple months ago, twice. I don't think this is gonna fall and touch this line again. So maybe this is gonna go up, and hopefully it's gonna reach here or here, somewhere there, and I'm gonna make ginormous profit. I put the 56K, so 200%, 2x of investment will come back. Nice, awesome. Just a profit, by the way. Very nice. Okay. Take care, guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.